Hey guys, before this video starts, I just want to say, obviously before you even try to do this, you need 72 Slayer. I recommend 75 plus range, an elemental shield, and yeah, and it's gonna cut into the video. I would suggest watching the whole video for the best tips and strategies. Hey, what's going on, guys? This video is gonna be about the Wyvern cave and the best tips, or my best tips that I could give anyone who either is new to this or just starting and trying to get, you know, more information about it. First of all, the fastest way to get here is by either going to the Slayer ring and or not Slayer ring, a fairy ring, and teleporting to the Mudskipper Point one, or if you have a home tab or a scroll redirection to put on your home tab to go to Remington. If you have the high enough, as long as you start construction, you can teleport to Remington like that. So that's the fastest way to get there. Once you get down the cave, go east through the ice area and head south, and you're gonna be right over here. And a couple things to know: as soon as you walk in, they're gonna be aggressive for usually like 6 kills or something. I forget how it works, but yeah. So as long as you're not as long as you're 5 steps away from them, they can't hit their mage attack on you. I think it's 5 steps, so don't like hold me against that, but either 5 or 6, and that way you can just use protect from range, and it'll protect from the range attack. Because especially if you're not wearing elemental shield, you will get a high hit by that mage attack. So yeah, when you first get here, I would recommend always wearing an elemental shield until you get the hang of the safe spotting, where you know you can just run up, hit him, and run back to your spot without even taking any damage at all. Or if you do take damage, it'll be from the range attack. So yeah, gear wise, you want to have max range gear, the best you got, pretty much. You know, I have a decent amount of money, so I got Archer, Ranger boots, ODM, ACB, Fury, and full void is highly recommended in my opinion. You know, just because unless you're like 80 range or something, then you might as well have full void. Like it makes you hit, it makes you like hit five hits higher on your damage. So I mean, that was my experience at least, so I'm sure it would be the same for everybody else. But if you're lower range and super rich, you could do full armadillo, Barrow's gloves, ranger boots, and OD ward, and an ACB of course, and that would be better than full void at this at like a lower level. But that's only if you're making like huge bank, you know. So drop wise, if you want to stay here for a long time, yeah, like most people who range do this. So like they're just pretty much not even gonna leave this area. They're just gonna, cause as soon as you lose that aggression and can maintain that, then you can just sit here for weeks on end, as long as you brought enough broad bolts, you know. So yeah, in terms of what to pick up, you can see in my inventory basically what I recommend. But you could pick up unpowered orbs too. I just don't, because I don't know, that's too much for me to handle. Yeah, iron ores are good, you know, like every 200 of those that are noted that drop are worth like 13k or some bullshit, so that adds up. You don't have to pick up pure as, I just do it for the hell of it. Like I think I have like 50k sitting in my bank just from killing wyverns, you know. So and plus, this is super easy money. This is one of the easiest money. This is one of the easiest ways to get money in this game, in my personal opinion. Like it's AFK-able. Like you can chill here, have one monitor up with this, another with a video, like just kicking it. You know what I mean? So pretty simple. And I'd also recommend alching everything. Like, so obviously bring a fire staff or fire battle staff or smoke battle staff and some nature runes to alch everything that you get that's rune, dragon, granite legs, whatever. As long as, definitely don't alch a visage if you get one, because that's like the rarest thing they drop. So if you get that, keep that. So in the GE, you know, so. But they're pretty rare. It's like the drop rate is like 1 out of 10,000 right now. So yeah, that's good luck on getting that. I still haven't gotten that. My KC is like 3,600, I think. But yeah, I've been I've been here since, like, I came here with 21,000 bolts, so yeah, like 6.5, yeah, 6.5k broad bolts used here, and this is my inventory. Shit, yeah, there's nobody trying to steal my spot, so I can price check it. I will price check it real quick for you, without the smokestack, natures, and mines. So like 10.7 mil, pretty fucking nice, and that was probably 18-20 hours of being here. So not too bad for that amount of time and for how simple this is. And imagine if you got a visage in that time, like, you would just be glopped up. And also, the reason why I bring mind runes is because sometimes people will come here and try to crash you, which is what they call it, and that means like they're gonna come and like just start splashing your wyvern and trying to steal your spot and just keep splashing it. I'll give you an example right now of how people would do it. They would sit there with airstrike, because it will deal the least amount of damage and would splash most of the time. So they'll just sit there and wait you out until you want to hop worlds or log out, just because you're wasting your time waiting for them to stop fucking with you, you know. So yeah, that's a good way to hold down your spot, you know what I mean? If someone's ever trying to challenge you, like you see someone log in, pull out a staff, you just pull out yours, man, and start splashing and wait for them to know it's good, you know. And if you're welfare gearing, like yeah, no one here is welfare gearing, but like dragon hide, whatever, obviously know that if you don't have Barrow's gloves, all of the RFD gloves below that give not very good range attack bonus, so you should just use some Van braces, dog. And instead of an archer helm, for some reason people think archer helms have the best attack bonus if you're for welfare, besides, like, yeah, whatever. And so instead of archer helm, you should get a blessed coif, you know, like one of the clue scroll coifs, because they have better range attack bonus if you can't afford, or if you're too lazy to do full void. But like I said, I would recommend doing full void no matter what range you are, just because it's very fucking useful. So, and in terms of why I choose that spot right there, is because literally every single time I've used this spot, and I consistently use this spot, I've never regained aggression. So the main key of being here is to not regain aggression, so you can just, you know, so you can pretty much AFK and just kill the same wyvern back to back, because they respawn super quick. And I stand here because these two spots right here, what people don't know is, if you get a drop over, if you walk over here, like past the cave, like past where the cave entrance is, like areas back here, or if you get a wyvern stuck back here and kill it and have to go over there to pick up the drop, just grab it, because if you walk back there, there's a chance that you could regain aggression, and you definitely, you know what I'm saying, you don't want that. The same with going outside of the cave, trying to get your wyvern to go back to where you want it to be. Like, you could regain aggression doing that too. So that's just doing too much for me. I just see this spot as the easiest one. I'm sure this one's pretty much the same thing as this. I just never used it or attempted to learn the strategies of that one. So if I were you, I would recommend picking one of these spots and getting the hang of it, learning the ropes, and yeah, just trying to maximize as much profit as you can, bring the best ranger you got, and just bang it out, you know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. About a DC, but Yep, it's going down.